She's about ready so we can go see the eclipse. She's pretending to be happy. She's not that excited.
No. I should be, I know. I will be.
She'll get the point after it actually happens. And then she'll be happy that she came. Did you get everything? Huh? She tries to save energy. It has its own sleep mode. So we stopped, got something to drink. We're headed to the, I forget what that place is called, but Jimmy Nash Park here in Martinsville. So we can go ahead and record that eclipse, which is going to be happening in, I'd say about 30-35 minutes, maybe a little more. But I'm going to show up early so I can, you know, get set up, kind of plan my shot, you know, all that good stuff, because, you know, you don't want to do no fine-tuning in the middle of it. Let me also note that it's not like a full eclipse here. Actually, when we end up getting our full eclipse, it's going to be, I think it's like 7 years or something, full eclipse, because there's 4 different eclipses, and I'm not going to go through each 4. You can go ahead and Google that, because I will so screw up your knowledge. So I'll be recording this, obviously, with my phone. They say to, like, say for instance, if you're recording with your phone and like under the situation that you want to look at it, then what you do actually is put your phone in selfie mode and put your back towards the sun, and then view it in selfie mode and record that way. Doing is another way that you can actually do it, and that's not putting your camera, which I'm sure it'll be fine, but you know, just be on the safe side of things. But recording with your camera, it's supposed to have some kind of like protective layer, so therefore you can get the eclipse glasses and you can tape that actually on front of your lens, and then you won't mess up your lens and the sensors that's involved in your lens. So what I'm gonna do is, my phone's not gonna be directly at looking at the eclipse, or the event, should I say, because it's not really a full eclipse. There's an actual word for it, I believe. But anyway, so it's not going to look actually directly at it. I'm going to get it to where I kind of capture more of like the scene of it. But I will focus the camera. She's throwing phones. Like,
Dropping.
Yeah. Well, kind of close. She's making a movement. This place, the hill, actually is like pretty much like the tallest thing in Martinsville. So
I actually just Googled that.
What?
Highest point in Martinsville.
And what is it?
Well, it didn't say anything about the hill, but it's really, I haven't really figured it out yet.
I would say the hill. Because when you get on top of the hill, I mean, you don't see anything else towering over you.
Even when you Google
Is this
the
a walking
highest
path?
point in Martinsville.
I think this is a walking path.
Yes.
Oh. I guess I'm trying to drive to it. It looks like you can drive to it.
It looks like you can drive. Never drove.
Well, let's go check it out. That's why we're early, so we can just check out things before. Has a fire here randomly in a national park and nobody's around it. How does that work? There's just a fire, just a couple of them burning away.
It's a state park.
Well, still, state park, whatever.
I don't see Smoky the Bear anywhere.
Well, I mean, that just don't.
I'm sure somebody's, maybe, I don't know.
I don't see not one person around. There's fire just burning away. I really don't think we're supposed to be driving back here, but we drove.
Yeah.
I am going to back up before anybody else has this idea, and then it's a problem me getting out. And I got coins just falling in my pocket. There we have it.
There we have it.
She's very amused, can you tell?
I mean, how hard is
She's
gonna
so,
be to...
like...
I just want to find out.
She's, like, so ready.
Damn.
So ready.
Stop here, please.
So here I am on top of this hill here in Martinsville, which is Jimmy Nash Park, where we're going to try to capture the sun while in the middle of the eclipse stage. So yeah, it's pretty bright, but yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna end up doing it, but I am going to do my absolute best and try to figure this out. I only have pretty much, you know, like I said, the phone, the drone, and I'm gonna try to just try what I can. But I know one thing, I'm not gonna miss this moment. As you can see, nobody is here. So I'm pretty much the only person here up on this hill. I almost feel like the only person in the park. So something crawling on me. But I think I see a bike rider over there. Anyway, so like I said, I'm gonna try and capture what it is that I can of this event, I guess we can call it. That's what it looks like on top of the hill. It's pretty nice up here, really. She's in there Googling, I guess, the highest point in Martinsville, but I guess if you kind of ask me right now, I think I'm in. Okay, I lied. Maybe the canopy. Or the shelter, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care. But maybe that's the highest point. But other than that, I mean, I guess we can count the trees, but as a living thing, I'm the highest point right now. Unless there's a cell phone tower in there working on the service, I guess. But yeah, this is where it's going to go down at. And like I said, I'm going to try to capture the best I can when it comes to this. She's still over there in the van. I parked the van up here next to the hill. She's just chilling in the AC. She'll probably end up coming out the moment of, which is okay. She came. I think these glasses will work out a little bit. It's still just a tad bit blinding, but it's better than nothing, right? Yeah, so speaking of all that, so I went to the Walmart here in Martinsville, and they didn't have any of the glasses. So they sold out. They said that it was over in stationery. I looked in stationery. It was not in stationery. And so we went and seen somebody last night, and then anyway, we went and seen somebody last night, and then we stopped there in Canby and checked that Walmart, and they said they haven't had any since like last week sometime, or almost up to 2 weeks ago. And then I was like, all right, I'll just go over here and check at Meijer, which is pretty much practically right next door through a couple of intersections. And so I went over there and I checked over there at Meijer, and I still did not find any. They said they was going to get a shipment, but it never came to them, I guess, or at least that the woman knew of. I looked around, no luck. So last place I checked, CVS. Spoiler alert, no luck. But I did meet some very nice people in there. We talked about some of the, you know, space stuff and what, you know, Project X, I think it's called, pretty much did with their autonomous rocket. Real brief, like, understanding of the autonomous rocket. It pretty much, the rocket and the shuttle, they blast off. And then once the shuttle reaches orbit, it comes back down, lands back onto this specialized pad, and they refuel it, and then it goes blast again. And then once it goes up there, it attaches to the shuttle, refuels, and comes back home, which is pretty awesome. I mean, think of, they're at that point, what's next? You know what I mean? So I get super stoked about stuff like that. That's awesome. So, but anyway, but yeah, I met some. They were pretty nice. They were pretty nice ladies, older. we talked about all kinds of different little things that I think it's called like a linear something, where I think she starts the band. I don't know. Anyway, but I forget what it was called, but like some years ago, we had Mars actually pass through, and we could have seen Mars, and through a telescope, you could have seen Mars very, very close. It was lit up and everything, really cool. I personally was working at a place called Smoke King, selling electronic cigarettes. You know, the ones that they first came out with look like a traditional cigarette. But anyway, so yeah, they had tinted windows up on the skylights, and I was able to look through and not hurt my eyes, but I was able to see like a little black dot, you know. I was able to see, you know, enough to where I could be like, oh, you know, I see it. So, but that's pretty much the only thing that I've actually seen myself when it comes to, you know, anything kind of like this. So this whole eclipse thing is going to be pretty interesting. I think I said it not too long ago. I got gnats and everything just destroying my legs. But I think I said not too long ago, we're going to have another kind of like eclipse, but supposedly we're supposed to see the full, like the total or whatever they want to call it. We're supposed to see that in like 7 years. So I don't know if that information is legit. I haven't really Googled it myself, but definitely check into that. But yeah, 7 years, see the total, and get to see this. It's going to be pretty neat. And hopefully, which I feel like I'm still going to be interested, I get to record that too. Because, man, I love this stuff. I get excited about it. A lot of people around me, they don't seem too excited, but I get excited. So, yeah. But there you have it. We've reached where we're at. I kind of have a general idea roughly about how I'm going to go about this. It's starting to get close to time, and I'm going to just kind of hang out for a little bit longer. I don't think I'm going to be able to see the moon. It's too bright out, but yeah. But supposedly this is supposed to turn pretty much all dark. There's, like I said, there's like 92% of it covered. The rest is supposed to, you know, kind of shine out there. I'm going to have the Mavic up, and supposedly it's going to cast like some kind of shadows, or it's going to show partial sunlight. Whatever it is that it's going to do, we're going to see it together. Alright, so the eclipse is now over. I mean, it's pretty much finishing up, moving its way away from the sun, well, the moon is anyway. We'll go ahead and head back to the car. It was alright. I mean, we didn't have like total or anything like that. I couldn't really tell what I was kind of capturing. I mean, when you're looking like straight up, you kind of can't see the phone when you're using the mobile, the Osmo. But I have no idea if Marissa and them are back, but bag is packed, ready to go. It's a pretty good time, you know, because above all, I'm doing something that I do enjoy. Crazy, dramatic, you know, white ring or anything like that. I believe that there is some truth. Hold on, I'm trying to switch hands here. I believe that there is some truth, you know, don't look at it and stuff like that, but pretty much the rule of thumb, I mean, you just don't look at the sun. These shades here worked out pretty well, so I don't see no reason on why you can't use just some really good, these are like a $20 pair of sunglasses. They worked out great. Myself, the camera probably couldn't really pick up as much as I could see, but I myself seen quite a bit actually. I mean, you could see the sliver. I mean, because it was only 92% is what was going to be seen. So, like I said, it's not too bad. I was kind of wishing for it to be a little bit better though, to be honest. But, so, we're going to head back to the van and see if it's even here. I don't know where she is. Said she was going to get something to eat and pick up the girls and be right back, but whatever. Worst scenarios, I'm walking home. It's not even that big a deal. I mean, the eclipse isn't fully done. It's still on its last step. So, you know, I got the moon in my favor, blocking out the sun for me. Alrighty, made it to the house. I'm going to try to cross the street, see if I don't get hit. So, see Marissa standing in the front yard, doing whatever she's doing with her phone. Sorry, wasn't that bad of a walk. So, it's whatever. But, made it home.